Hi, hi. Let's join the live. You can join the live now. Hi, hi. Okay. I think we should wait a little for this. We should wait a little for some to join. Okay. A little. Oh. Hi, hi. Good evening. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, say yes. Can you all hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, thank you. So I think we should wait a little bit for some people to join. I think some are still on their way back from work. Maybe we should wait. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jessica, Kendra. Pearl. You're welcome. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, it's actually my first time having a webinar on YouTube. I normally have it on Zoom, Teams, and other platforms. Thank you. So let's wait for some other people to join. You can introduce yourself and maybe what you do. Are you a teacher or you want to be a teacher? You want to change your career? Please, you can introduce yourselves, your name, what you do, where you're based. Please ensure you have your pen and paper to jot down things. Okay. Okay. Hi, Dorcas. Is that teacher Dorcas? Is that teacher Dorcas? Is that you? Hmm. Please, mates. You're welcome. You're welcome. 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 Okay. What kind of an English teacher? Oh, really? Do you teach online or offline at Teacher Pals? Do you teach online or offline? Oh, you're a subscriber. Wow. Oh, Teacher Daka. Welcome, welcome. How was your class today? Eh? How are your babies? I don't know how to bring people up here. I don't know how to do. Let me see. Hmm. Okay, let me see if I can add moderator. Managing moderator. Oh, oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's good. Nice to meet you. Okay, I currently I'm online teacher. I'm an online teacher. I've taught in the classroom, but now I'm focusing on online. Okay. I hope they're not giving you headaches. Oh god, this lipstick. I think it's changing the color of my teeth though. What kind of lipstick is this? Eh? Who sent me to rub lipstick? You're welcome, welcome. I think we should wait a little bit for some people, maybe like 6:30. I think some people are still on their way home. They would have just scheduled this for 6:30 or 7. But 6:30 we should start. Please, let's be patient so others can join. Okay, just 7 people here. You're welcome. I am Chris. Mm-hmm. Chris. Hi, hi. Please don't mind my background. How are you? Okay. Okay, 6:30. Fine. Fine. 6:30. Fine. It's okay. You're wonderful to me. Hi, Samad. I'm okay. You're welcome. I want us to wait a little bit for some people to join. Genevieve, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Hi, Genevieve. You said no sound. So we are waiting for, we want to start by 6:30 so people can join. Can you hear me? Hi, Genevieve. My journey. I wasn't sure you'd be one. Great God, you are good. You are great. You are a great God. Okay. Okay, I think we should start. Okay. I think we should start, right? Just seeing three people here. Let's see. Please, are you active? You're active. Say hello. So we can start. If you're active, say hello. Hello, 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 hello. So we can start. Others will join. I need to get hello, like 10 hello, then I can start. Please. Hello, 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 hello. From 10 people, please. So we'll kick starts. Okay. I don't see why this is not opening. Okay, now I get it. Hello, hello. I think maybe I should send a reminder. Maybe I should. Please, who is here apart from teacher Goodness? Uh huh. Okay. Please, who else? Who else is here? I think we were waiting for people to join. That's why we had to stay this long. I think we would have fixed this. This meeting would have been for at least 7 or 6:30 because I think a lot of people they sent me. I got a lot of messages that people will be joining late. So I don't know. I just wanted us to wait till 6:30 to start. I think I should send reminder. Send reminder. Um, I think I should send a reminder. I think I should send a reminder. Right. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for starting this late. We're here early. But for people, some people who are still not yet home, back from work, that's why we had to wait a little bit. But I think we are starting now. I'm just trying to send a reminder. Let's join. Okay. Please, you can share the live, please. If you're here, you can share the live. You can share the live, please, for people to join. Okay. So let's start. I'm sharing my screen now. Please, you can share the live, please. Please, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, say hi. Say hello. Okay, okay. Who else can see my screen? I think it's just one person here. Is it just two people? Of all the people here, maybe we should have started earlier. Okay, so today we are looking at effective teaching. Today's webinar is on effective teaching masterclass. So it's just how to effectively teach online and offline. But we'll be starting with how to teach online, how to teach offline. Sorry, there's no big deal. There's no much difference. I think the major difference is the environment. And one thing about teaching online, because you'll be meeting people from different backgrounds, people from all over the world, people who have never spoken English, especially if you're an online teacher. You'll be meeting people who haven't spoken English before. They don't have any background in English. So how do you teach this person? How do you teach this set of people? So we'll be looking at how to effectively teach both offline and online. Please, if you're following, if you can hear me, please say something so I can continue. I don't just talk to myself. Okay, for those just meeting me for the first time, I'm teacher Sissy. My name is Crown, but my teaching name is Sissy. I'm teacher Sissy, and this is my YouTube platform, my YouTube channel. So you can also go through it after the webinar. You can check out things. You'll learn a lot from this platform, from this YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed, please, I'll ask that you subscribe because you learn a lot from this YouTube platform. You learn a lot as a teacher, especially as an online teacher. You'll be learning a lot from this YouTube channel. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm teacher Sissy. You can call me Sissy. My students call me Sissy. My friends call me Sissy. My friends in the um, teaching platforms, they call me Sissy. And yeah, my colleagues who are teachers call me Sissy. So yeah, you can call me Sissy. So I've been teaching for a while, for years now. I've been teaching online for the past 5 years. So, my goal today is to give you practical knowledge that you can start applying immediately. My goal is to guide you on how to be a successful teacher, okay, how to manage your classroom effectively, both online and offline. So, sometimes some of us who are online teachers, you keep wondering, why don't I get students? Why am I not getting students? What's happening? Some of these teaching platforms, the students only stay if they like you, if you can give them what they want. If you can give them what they want, they will stay with you. If you're a teacher who is dull, you don't have this energy, this you're just there. Okay, this circle ball. Okay, what is this? If that's just what you do, my dear, you can't retain students. Students want that, and especially those kids, the younger, the more energetic, the more dramatic. That's what I use. The younger, the more dramatic. I have this 4 years old child. She's my new student. So the first time I tried, because I'm used to, after a 2 years old. In fact, I started my 2 years old. I started when she was a year and 8 months. She's a big girl now. She's 3 now. She's 3 years now. I think I started teaching her last 2 years. So she's a big girl now. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy because they're easily distracted. Sometimes they start running around. You don't even know what to do. What do you do in this situation? I think I would have I would have recorded the last class I had with my 4 years old student. So the mom was like, I tried my best. I tried my best. So after the class, the mom gave me a very good review. She gave me a very good review, and she also commended me for trying to keep the child together and also helping the child to learn well. This then the next time I told her, okay, don't worry. She was scared. She said the child doesn't like learning English because I teach English. She said the child doesn't like learning English. I was asking her, okay, what does she like? She likes playing and she likes cartoon, but in Chinese. She's actually a Chinese. So I thought, okay, fine. What will happen is that this thing is not something you just come once in a while and go. Okay, you need consistency. You need to be consistent. Let her keep coming because I think she's not really used to me and she's not used to learning English. So she just needs to get used to it. We have to try. We have to keep trying. Even if she doesn't want to learn, we just have to try our best to make her have interest in learning English. So the next time she was crying, the next class the mom fixed. She was crying. I tried all I could. Finally, I got a song. This one little finger, one little thing. Because most of my kids, especially that a year old child, she likes this one little finger. So I started playing the song and she started singing and dancing. So like, wow, I got you. So so when I saw she was already focused, I went back to my class. I started teaching again. So it wasn't long. She was distracted again. I had to play the song again because you just need to look for what, especially those younger ones. You need to look for what they want, like what's attracts their attention. Okay, something that could keep their eyes fixed on the television, even in your traditional classrooms. Those who teach offline. I used to have, and was it 2009 when I was teaching? I taught pre-nursery. So yes, pre-nursery, those baby class. So I was actually teaching nursery one. Then the teacher who was handling nursery one, no, I was teaching nursery one. The teacher who was handling that pre-nursery, I think something happened. She went on leave. So I had to handle these two classes. It wasn't easy. So I had this student that would always sit outside. She doesn't want to learn. She doesn't want to go into the class. Send the link. How do I share the link? Okay, please share the link. Plus saying share the link. Okay. So this student doesn't like sitting in class. In fact, she doesn't like to learn. Every teacher avoided her. Even the former teacher, the her former class teacher that was on leave tried her best. She would always sit outside. So I started looking for what exactly what can I do to help this child learn. So I found out she likes her socks. So she pulls off her socks and she will sit at the entrance of the class. So I'll say, okay, sit down there. I'll ask her to read. I don't disturb her. She will sit down there. The first day she sat down there and I tried to play with her. I say, your socks, I like your socks. Can you show me? She showed me her socks. So after everything, I went inside. I told her, okay, come and collect your socks. I know different, the strategies you use for one might not work. What works for one might not work for another person. So you need to look for something that can work. So from coming in to take her socks, the next day I brought fruits for my student, my pupils. I brought fruit, everyone. I also gave her, after eating the fruit, she went back there and sat down. So I started trying to look for a way to make her my friend. The time she became my friend, you know, those kids, they like friendship. The time she became my friend, and I'll tell, okay, what do you want me to bring for you tomorrow? She'll tell me, I said, okay, come and sit down. She'll sit down in class. Like the whole school, even the proprietress was surprised she was sitting in class. So I was able to win her. She started sitting in class any day, every day. I must bring something for her, and she'll have to sit in class. So that was how I did. She was just, I think, either 2 years then. Either 2 years, and today she's a big girl. That should be like she's a big girl now. That's how many years ago. So there you have to, what the strategy you use for this person might not work for this person. So you just need to look for a way to make your class fun, a way to attract, to make your students focus, okay, to help them learn, especially the younger ones. So yeah, I've said about me, I've said things about me, I've taught over 2,000 students. A lot. I have taught a lot. There are more than 2,000. I've lost count, but yes, I have taught over 2,000 students, and I've helped more than 50 teachers. I've helped them to teach online successfully. I know a lot of people, even those without degrees. Most of my teachers, most of the people I've trained, we are students, are still students. I have people who don't have, who has never seen the four walls of university. They can teach English online. You just need to know how to teach online and be ready to work on yourself. If you want to start a career, you want to start a career in teaching, online teaching, because most of these people you're teaching are not English speakers. Most of them are foreigners. Most of them, like, I have students from Mexico, I have Brazilian students, I have Spanish students, I have Japanese, I have Spanish, I have Azerbaijan. I think I'm pronouncing it well. Romania. I've taught after Ukrainian, is it Ukraine? Ukrainian, yes. After Russians, you will meet a lot of people while teaching online. You meet people from all over the world while teaching online. So I've taught and I've helped students, I've helped teachers, more than 50 teachers who are working, who are employed today, and they are working and enjoying, let's say, the flexibility and non-disturbance. Because when working from your home, no disturbance, you're not taking transport. And yes, I've met a lot of people. I've helped. I won't say it's my strength. By God's grace, I've been able to help people um, progress. So this is one of the platforms I work. I think Preply. Okay, I didn't really put my profile. So this is, though I'm not active because I have other platforms that pays me more than Preply. So I'm not just this is not my main platform. So I've only taught 300 lessons on this platform, and my rate is $7 for 50 minutes. That's my rate on this platform. So if you're teaching online and you're just the way you're, just like I said, you have to package yourself well. You need to work on yourself and put yourself out there. A lot of people earn, I know a lot of people earning $16 teaching online. I know people earning $10. Yes, I've worked with a company. I won't really say much, but I've worked with a company that pays $10. So I think the company folded. Yes, that was why I left the company. I have friends in Nigeria here who are working and earning $16, even above in Nigeria here, not abroad. So if you put yourself well, that's way too much. Okay, sorry. I'm a bit distracted. So if you're able to put yourself together, work on yourself, you'll be able to work on some of these platforms and earn well online. So I just think I had to put, these are some of the, okay, there's a platform I worked, though the platform doesn't pay well. So these are some of my pay, some of the pays I've received from those platforms. And these are some of my pays, some of my transactions on Payoneer. So one of the platforms I work with, these are also the pays. These are my receipts because some of them pay and send you receipts. So these are some of my pay receipts because you can, what I'm just trying to say is that you can work online and earn. I know some people, when you tell them, oh, you can work online, you can teach online, and yes, you make money online. These pays are my weekly pay from some companies I work for. These weekly pay. Sometimes you see $230. These are dollars, not naira. Okay, in a week. Not just one of the platforms, not other platforms I work with. And this $198. This is 218. I think it's covered. This is 218. So you can work online and earn. You can earn a lot working online. You can earn a lot working online. So if you're thinking of going into online teaching, if you want to go into online teaching, you can earn a lot. You can earn a lot. I currently live in Abuja. I know how much I pay as my rent in Abuja. So I used to do a 9 to 5 job before I left the job. I wasn't okay. I wasn't comfortable. I wasn't fulfilled. I felt, no, I'm not doing enough. This is not what I want for myself. I started doing part time. I started working online part time. I started teaching online part time. Then at the time, I told myself, no, I'm going to resign. I'm going to resign and focus on my online job. Please, I don't know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, please say hello. Say hello. I don't want to be talking to myself. If you can hear me clearly, please say hello. You're welcome. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So working online, thank you, thank you. If you're working online, you're welcome. Okay, okay. Just join it. Okay, welcome. Welcome, Mr. Manuel. Welcome. So working online. Okay, thank you, Dockers. If you're working online, sorry, and teaching online, a lot of people are making a lot. They're making a lot. This is just one of the pays I got. I work for like 4 companies, and I know what I earn from them. I work for like 4 companies, yes. So I just showed you my pay slips from some of the, okay, hi, from some of the companies, and they are weekly pay. They're my weekly pay. Those things you saw are my weekly pay, not monthly pay. So you can earn as much as you want to earn online. Okay. Oh, you're from Pakistan. Okay, don't worry. I'll tell you. I'll mention the companies. I'll mention the companies for you before the end of the class. But one of the companies I work with is Preply, but I don't do much on Preply. Just put down your questions. Put down your questions. I'll answer your questions at the end of the class. At the end of the webinar. Okay. So these are my teachers. The teachers I've trained. Teacher Oni, Teacher Chi. These are teachers I've trained. I've helped. They are teaching and earning online. Welcome, Peace, Teacher Peace. You're welcome. Okay, then Teacher Peace is one of my teachers. Okay, and yes. So these are teachers I've trained, yes, and they are working and earning online. So you can just subscribe. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, subscribe. You learn a lot from my platform, from my YouTube platform. Okay, I have a lot for teachers. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. So these are some of my teachers, some of the teachers I've trained and I've helped to earn online, to work and earn online. If you're still scared of, maybe you've heard people say, oh, you can earn online, you can teach online, but you don't even know. There's money online. There's money online. Teaching online, there's money online. I tell people I'm just a teacher. And some of them, someone told me, oh, why not resign? Why not look for a better job? I was smiling because I told them I'm just a teacher. I asked asked, okay, sorry, the job you're doing, how much are you being paid? She told me. I just smiled. I didn't say anything. So yes. So these are my teachers. Teacher Peace. Teacher Peace just joined. Teacher John, and I think Teacher Dorcas is here. Teacher John. So in today's agenda, so we are learning. So what we'll be looking at: effective teaching, offline teaching, classroom management, online teaching, how to earn online. I think I've talked about that. Okay, then we'll be taking your question and answer. Please have your pen and paper, please. Have your pen and paper. So you jot down things. You're going to ask questions at the end of this. Okay, at the end of this session, you're going to ask your questions, please. Ensure you're putting down, ensure you're learning, please. If you're getting something from what I'm saying, please, I want you to say something. Just subscribe. Okay. So okay, I just want to ensure I'm not talking to myself. So please, if I'm making sense, you can say hello. Say yes, yes, yes. So no, I'll continue. Am I making sense? Hmm? Am I making sense? Are you getting something from what I'm saying? Okay. So I'll continue. So what makes a great teacher? Can someone tell me what you think makes a great teacher? What do you think makes a great teacher? Hmm? What makes a great teacher? Can you tell me? Please, you can share this live, please. I think I'm going to copy it and drop here the link. Please, you can share, copy and share the live for people to join and learn. Copy and share for people to join and learn. Okay, so please, okay, kind, gentle, passionate about teaching. Okay, okay. So what else? What makes a great teacher? Who else want to tell us what makes a great teacher? Who else can tell us what makes a great teacher, please? Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. A great teacher will always pass knowledge in a manner in which their students can comprehend. Yes, you don't just blab. You're not just blabbing. You need to ensure your students are able to comprehend what you're teaching. Okay, so this makes a great teacher. So teaching isn't simple. It's not simply knowing how to teach English, knowing how to speak English, or knowing mathematics. There are certain things as a teacher you need to know. Discoveries. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. You're welcome. Okay. A teacher is not just, oh, I know English, I know maths, I know science. No. Okay. You need to know how to communicate clearly. Communicate clearly, not going to be to show you can speak blah 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 blah. I am from English. Blah, 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 blah. You just talk, you just blab. No, you need to explain things the way they can understand. If possible, look at your students. You need to teach at the pace of your student. You are like at the student pace. Okay, there are students who are not fast learners. There are students who are not fast learners. There are some who are fast learners. You need to understand the pace at which your students learn. Yes, empathy. Empathy need to come down to their level. Come down to their level. You can't just go and start just because you feel you can speak English, you start blowing big grammar for a grade one student, a grade one pupil. You just have to look for a way to come down to their level. You need to be clear with what you're doing, whatever you're saying, whatever you're teaching. There should be clarity. Okay, it should be clear. Communicate clearly. Let the student, even if it's an adult, some adults are also slow learners, they are not fast learners. Do you understand? So you need to understand the level at which your students learns and teach them, come down to their level. So the next one is patience. This one is just like I was talking about my 4 years old student. You need to be very patient with them. You have to be patient with your students. Don't just get angry. Don't get angry. If possible, if you've tried and tried, and especially you can report them to the management. Report the child to the management. Don't just yell at them. Why are you doing this? No, you just please, if you're angry, if your spouse annoyed you, keep it at home. Once you're entering the class, please smile. Smile, okay? And be patient. Don't transfer aggression to your pupils, your students. Don't transfer aggression. It's not okay. It will scare them away, especially those teaching online. It will scare your students away and they won't come back again. And if you're teaching in class too, they will get scared of you. And if the child is not comfortable with you, they won't learn. They can't learn. It's so that environment can be conducive for them to learn. But if you're very friendly, if you check out, you see some teachers who are very, very friendly, patient, kind. You see students liking them. And they easily learn from those teachers. Okay? Yes. You don't rush through the syllables. Keep up your page. Also, check if the child is understanding. Yes, these things are also there. Also, ensure they understand what you're teaching. Prepare your lesson ahead. You don't just enter class and start checking. Oh, okay. Are we going to learn? What are we in week 2, week 3? Okay, what topic are we? You don't do that in the class. You need to prepare ahead. Prepare your lessons. And for the online teachers, you need to prepare. Okay, I made a detailed video on how to prepare for your class, especially those using classing application. Prepare ahead. If you prepare, you know that you need to bring, do you need music? Do you need songs for this? Do you need PPT for this lesson? Do you need audios for this lesson? You prepare. Do you need toys? Do you need flower? What do you need for this class? When you're able to get that, you know how to you prepare for your class ahead. You prepare for your class ahead. And once you already know you've gone through the slides. Yes, you need to be creative. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for someone to tell you this is what you need to do. Always think far, be creative. Think of new ideas. Look for ways to make your class interesting and fun. Understand the learners, just like I said. You need to understand the level of your students and work according to the pace of your students. Don't use higher grammars or syllables that is not okay for your students. Look for something that it's on their level. See, don't use big grammar. You can use simple English, simple grammar for your student to break it down. Don't go and be blowing grammar, because I'm trying so hard not to use big grammar here. Don't use big grammar, please. Make it simple. So you don't go. Sometimes you're trying to I don't know who you're trying to please. You're trying to blow big grammar, and you start speaking. You're using wrong grammar. Keep students engaged. Make it fun. Like okay, for example, let me say when I'm teaching, I make it fun. Like, oh, look at my doll. Ah, she is Lily. Lily, say hello. Hello. Do you like my doll? Oh, really? Do you have a doll? Oh, wow. Can I see your doll? Wow. It's so beautiful. Wow. So tell me, what's her name? Like, keep these are things to make, especially those ones that are distracted. Then another way to keep your student engaged, ask them to circle. Oh, what's this? Okay, circle it. For example, I think I'm going to have to minimize some of these things. So I'm going to have to delete. Just give me a moment. I'm going to have to delete some of these things so I will be able to bring up some Okay. Okay. So let's say your student, you tell your student to circle. Okay? Circle. They'll circle. That's keeping them engaged. You want them to do something. Okay? Um, can you see? What can you see on the board? What can you see? They say, I can see a chair. Can you circle chair? They'll circle chair. Okay? So those things, these are ways to keep them engaged. Then for your classroom, you can use games. You can use games. Okay? There are some games you can use games. They are for teaching. Oh, thank you. The way I'm talking here is actually different from the way I talk in class. My accent here is also different from my accent in class. So, especially when I'm teaching kids, I love teaching kids. So, I teach both kids and adults. So, but yeah, I enjoy teaching kids. So, it's actually fun. So, what I'm saying, trying to get them engaged. If it's using games, you can use games to help them learn. Okay, ensure they are focused, ensure they are engaged. So, I don't know if you're following. Please, am I making any sense? Am I making sense? Please say yes, yes, yes. I want to see your yes. If I'm making sense, say yes, 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 yes. Am I making sense? Okay. Mm-hmm. Am I making sense? I'm not. I can't. Is it just one person? Just one person knows I'm making sense. Please, I need to get from 10 people, please, so I can continue. I don't want to talk to myself. We are more than two people here. Please. Okay, yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what Miss Emmanuel? Emmanuel, why are you saying yes? Yes, for how many people? It's okay, we're looking at lesson plan formula. Formula lesson plan. So do we have any traditional teachers here? Those who teach in class? You can teach in class. Can you say yes? Let me see your hand. Your hands, your hands, your hands. Okay, I'm happy to. I'm happy to have you here. Please, you can share the live. Do you teach online? Salam. Salam. Do you teach online or you teach in classroom? Are you a classroom teacher or you teach online? So who else is an online teacher here? Can I see your hands up? Can I see your hands up? Okay. So let's continue planning your lesson. So we have objective, we have warm up, we have teaching, we have homework, we have feedback, and we have practice. Okay. So these are okay. Let's go to objectives. Are you there? So objective, that's what you're teaching for that day. What are you teaching? What are we discussing? Okay, no problem. What are we discussing? What are you talking about? The topic, what's the title of your lesson? Okay, what are you teaching? What are you learning? You just have to tell them, okay, this is what we're learning today. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Okay, make it clear. This is what we're learning today. If you're teaching in the class, define clear, okay, actionable learning goals and performance indication. So tell them this is what we're going to learn. This is what we're going to achieve today. We are learning this. This is our topic for today. So at the end of the class, this is what we are going to learn. This is what we are going to see. Okay. Your objectives. What are you going to learn? What are the things you're going to learn? What are you going to learn? Those are the objectives. These people you can share. I think I should just give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'm trying to see if I can share also. Okay, fine. Trying to share. Because I know some people must have forgotten. So I'm gonna have to share the live. To please share the live so other people can also join and learn. Okay. We are still here. Okay. Oh, battery is low. So sorry. So sorry. Okay, so back I needed to. So yes, your objectives. Please, can someone tell me what you understand by objectives when it comes to learning? Can you tell me what you understand by objectives? Tell me what you understand by objectives. Objectives. What do you understand by objectives? Those who are teaching. Okay, you teach Chinese students. Okay. Okay. Oh, classroom teacher. Okay. Kechinyere. Okay. Yes, by the end of the lesson, what you have to achieve. Yes. At the end of the lesson, this is what we are going to learn. You need to state out. This is what we are going to learn. This is what we're going to learn. This is what we are going to learn. So by the end of the lesson, this is what you should know this. This is what you should know at the end of this lesson, at the end of this lesson. Okay, yes, achieve at the end of the class. Yes. Thank you. So the next one is warm up. Warm up. That's the next thing you do. Yes, thank you. So you engage the students, okay? Their interests, activate relevant prior knowledge. Like, you can ask them questions, maybe based on what you taught them the last time. That's the warm up. You ask questions, maybe based on what you learned the last time. Okay. So you can ask them, just look for something that what you taught the last time and ask them questions. Maybe you taught them colors. We can bring up color. What color is this? What color is this? They'll tell you. What color is this? They'll tell you. So just then also you can ask them, just warm up, look for questions and ask them. Okay. Then maybe also relate the topic you're going to teach, you're about to teach, can look for questions related to let me say you're teaching about neighbor. You can ask, oh, okay, so tell me, do you have neighbors? Do you have neighbors? Oh, really? How many neighbors do you have? Oh, so tell me, what's your neighbor's name? Tell me. Yes, thank you. Yes, this is the warm up. Like you're trying to get them active, get them ready for what they're about to learn. Then you now go into the teaching proper. That's the teaching. You go into the teaching proper. Teach them. What are you teaching them? Are you teaching them colors? Are you teaching them sports? What are you teaching them? You go into the teaching. That's the next one. Then after the teaching, you practice. Let me say you're teaching, for those teaching online, maybe you're learning Peppa Pig. Let's say you're teaching Peppa Pig. Then after the video, after everything, you can now ask them to tell the story. Now, can you tell me what you've learned? They can tell you the story. That's part of the practice, okay? Or let's say you've taught them how to say their names. Okay, maybe the topic is hello, what's your name, and all that. Then you can now ask them again. So tell me, what's your name? Oh, nice to meet you. How old are you? Please, when you're teaching online, especially when you're teaching online, your TPR, you need to use it. Use your hand, use your body language. Those kids are seeing it. It helps you a lot. Okay, your toys, you need to have your toys. Please have toys. Have those things. They're very important. Then they practice. How are you? What's your name? How old are you? Okay, what grade are you? All those things. That's part of the practice. Then the next one is feedback. Okay, you giving the child feedback or the student. Okay, so you check the student understanding, you have to guide them, make corrections. Okay, so let me say you're teaching an adult, so you can now tell the adult. Some of them will ask you, please, how did I perform? Did I do well? Then you can say, okay, yes, but you need to work on your pronunciation. Okay, yeah, I've seen a lot of improvements. You're improving, but I think you need to work on your pronunciation. You need to work more on your pronunciation, or your the pace you're reading, the pace at which you read, you know. um what else? mm, I think pronunciation should be the best I can use here, because that's the best I can actually remember now. Because if I'm teaching a student, I just know. Yes, you have to encourage them. Motivation. Some of them lack motivation. Okay, some of them lack motivation, and some of them are not consistent. You can tell them you need to be consistent. Some of them will learn today, they won't come tomorrow. You need to be consistent. You're doing well, but yes, you need consistency. Okay, just tell them where they're not doing well and where they need to improve. Hello, 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 Deborah. Hello, welcome, 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 welcome. Will that leave be available for a few days? Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna leave it here. It's gonna be on my. So if you're yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe, because there are a lot you learn from this platform. There are a lot you're gonna learn from this channel. Okay, there are lots I have for teachers on this platform. So this live is gonna be here. You can always come back to it. So yes, then the last is homework. After the feedback, ensure to give homework. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. I don't know something. Okay. You have to be you give them homework, okay? Give homework. We all know homework, okay? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. So you give your students homework. Okay. So the next one, moving to the next one. I think some people might be tired. So good classroom management. I think I've said a lot of these things. So good teachers don't shout. You don't shout. I've said it before. You don't shout. Oh, stop there. What are you doing? No, you don't shout. You don't shout. Please. You need to look for a way to manage your students. Okay. You manage your student. There are things you do. So firstly, you need to know the name of your students. Very, very important. No problem. Yes, I'll talk about companies. Definitely, I'm going to talk about them. So you need to learn your student's name, because it's good you call them by their name. Address your student by their names. Okay. Set classroom rules. These are your rules. Sit well, don't shout. Okay. um Sit up. You need to give them rules. Give them rules that will guide your class. If not, they're going to do anyhow. I don't want to use some words here. They will just do anyhow. Some of them will be so noisy, they'll easily be distracted, they'll be playing. You don't play. Okay, you don't play. So give them praise. Very, very important. Very, very important. Give them praise. Oh, you did a great job today. Take a high five. Wow, wow, you did great. I always tell my students I'm proud of them. If you do a great job, I'll tell you, oh, I'm so proud of you. I know that makes them happy. When you tell a student that they're doing well, you're happy, like they want to do more. Okay. So tell them, oh, I'm so proud of you. You're doing great. Give me a high five. Things like that. You need to try to ensure, let them know that, don't shout, let them know you're their friend. I have a student, an adult student. I think I have her. She's a Mexican. She always tell me that, oh, she like how patient I am. I'm so patient with her. That's what she will always say. You need to be very patient. Give them praise. When she does, I think you're doing great. You're doing great. Continue. Okay. So the next one is correct respectfully. Please don't shut them. Don't shut them up. When your child, if you're teaching a child, and sometimes you have to underline. Let me show you your teaching. You underline. Right? If my student is didn't pronounce the word well, I'll just circle the word. I'll circle the word. Then when you're done, I'll go back to your word and say and ask you to pronounce it again. You pronounce it, I'll correct it. Say read, learn, learn. Okay? Then they'll correct themselves. Even if it's adult, type. If you're teaching adults, please you need to type, especially if you're teaching online. Type, type. As they are talking, let them type. Type for them. Type their corrections, type their mistakes. Always type their mistakes. Then keep students busy. Always look for something to keep them busy. Just like I said, ask them to circle. You can give them task. You can play games. Keep them busy. Okay. So instead of stop talking, you can say, "Oh, I love how this side is paying attention. I love how Shelly is paying attention." When you say that, the other person will concentrate. Know that yes, you're not happy she's talking too much. So she's definitely gonna concentrate. So the next one we'll be looking at so when you let's the difference between online and offline class. We have the physical classroom. If you're teaching online, it's physical. You always have to go to work. If you're teaching online, it's virtual. You're doing it from your house. You have your whiteboard for offline, you have your digital board, just the one I'm using now to teach. You have your face, you're gonna interface with the students. You're teaching, you're seeing them face to face. But if you're teaching online, it's camera, it's online, it's online thing. Then you have your books, then you have your slides, just like I'm using slides teaching. But if it's in classroom, your traditional classroom, you use books. But online we use slides. Then you have to travel. Let's say you're teaching, you're going maybe miles away, you need to travel to your workplace. But if you're teaching from home, you work from your house. Okay? So it's just the teaching principles remain the same. The principles remain the same. Anything you're gonna do, like the rules, how you treat your students, it remains the same. But the only thing is the environment. We're teaching online. Please don't talk, don't make noise, give your rules. Okay. So, please, I don't know if I'm making sense. Please, you can't see my screen. Okay, Mr. Abdul. Sorry, I can't. Mr. Abdul. Okay, classroom teacher. Okay, okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. So, you can't see my screen. Hmm. Teacher Joy, you can't see my screen. Can you see my screen? Please, if you can you see my screen, please say hello. Say hello, 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 hello. Yes, 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 I can. Say yes, I can. I can see your screen. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, 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 okay. No one is saying anything. Please share the live so others can learn. Okay. Oh, you can't. You can't see my screen. Maybe I should share it again. I should stop and share it. Let me share the screen again. So can you see my screen? Please, if you can see my screen, say yes. I can see your screen. Welcome, Mr. Emmanuel. Please, am I making sense? Are you getting something? Please, if you're learning from this class, please say, yes, I am. Yes, I'm learning. Yes, I'm learning. Yes, I'm learning. If you're learning, say, yes, I'm learning. Yes, I'm learning. So I can continue. If you're enjoying the class, say, I'm enjoying the class. So I can continue, please. Okay, okay, okay. So we are looking at offline. Remember, online and offline, there's no much difference. No much difference. The no much different though yes, it's this is physical, this is virtual, this is whiteboard, this is digital whiteboard, just like what I'm using now to teach. So I think still the same rules, still the same rules guiding the boat, still the same rules guiding the boat. Okay, so let's move so we all can go. Okay, so why online teaching? Why should you teach online? Please, is there any online teacher here? Please, can you tell me, can you tell us the advantage of teaching online? The advantage of teaching online. Please. Thank you, Manuel, Mr. Manuel. Who is an online teacher here? Oh, they've taken our lights. Uh, let's give you a moment. Sorry, the power has gone off. I need to reconnect. Just wait a moment. Give me a moment, please, to get my lights on. Mm-hmm. Nigerian power. Oh, okay. I had to switch over. Mm, okay. Mm-hmm. Yes, more flexible. Yes, can also earn from the comfort of your home. Yes, yes, more comfortable. Yes. So teaching online, there's a lot. It's comfortable, more comfortable, flexible. You're not thinking of, oh, I'm late. I'm late for work. No, you're not thinking of that. You're not thinking, oh, my boss is gonna be mad at me now. You're not thinking of those things. Okay, so you can work from your home, work from anywhere. You can meet students from all over the world. Like teaching online has exposed me to a lot. Just like I said, I've taught Mexican, I've taught Brazilian, I've taught Azerbaijan, I've taught Japanese. I have learned a lot different cultures. I know a lot, at least to an extent. I can speak Chinese. I learned it while teaching online. I have Chinese, Japanese, Spanish. I have taught these people, and I can talk about different cultures. I can tell you how some of these people behave. That's one good thing. Okay. Better income opportunity. You can't compare teaching online to teaching in the classroom, your normal classroom. As a Nigerian, I don't know about other countries. I don't know about other countries, but in Nigeria, you can't compare. You can't compare teaching online like teaching online. There's no comparison. You can't compare. You can't compare. Okay? Because you working online, you're earning even more than someone working in the bank. You're earning far better than some people working in the bank. Anyone, if I'm not saying the truth, anyone here who's working online can attest to that. I have some people working who work online. I think I have some of my teachers too who have trained here, so they can attest to that. You don't pay transport. You don't pay transport because some people are earning 100,000 naira. Let me say you're going to work and you're earning 100,000 naira. Subtract your transport from it. How much? But as an online teacher, if you're teaching online, there's no way you're going to earn 100,000 naira in a month. There's no way you're going to earn 200,000 naira in a month. No matter how much you're being paid, even if you're earning $1, you're not going to earn that a month. But how many teachers are earning up to that? How many teachers are earning up to 200,000? For you, in like how many classroom teachers in Nigeria? For you to enter, you have to be very big schools, those big schools. Yes. But if you're working online, like let's I'm just it's better. It's far much better. It's far much better. Anyone who is working online here can attest to that. No, I'm saying the truth. So it's better. It's far much better in every form. Like now I can wake up and do my class at 5 a.m. I'll go back to sleep. Maybe if I have a class at 10, I'll come back and do it. Sometimes I might decide not to shower, take a shower and teach, you know. In your house, you don't even need to stress yourself. Just dress up, wear your shirt, your hair if you want to. Not every time I wear my hair, just wear your shirt. You're good to go. They're just seeing only here. When you're done, you go. So I'm teaching, you can be teaching on washing your clothes. You can be teaching and cooking. You can be teaching and doing cleanup. If you're washing your clothes, if you have a washing machine. So it's flexible. It's very, very flexible. Teaching online is flexible. So let's move. I think we are almost there. So what do you need? If you want to be an online teacher, what do you need? As an online teacher, you need a laptop. You need a laptop. You need a good internet. So last year, was it last year or last year? I was having serious network issues. I was moving from one in 5 months. I paid for 5 houses. Like yes, I was moving from one place to the other in Abuja here, and these houses I'm telling you are not chicken change, but was saving because I was working online and I had the money. I could pay if I go to the while I'm waiting for this other person to refund me because they won't refund immediately. You have to pay. So I was moving from place to place until I got where I am now. I got good internet. If I recently a teacher, she had the same issue. She was sacked from the school she was teaching because she had poor internet connection. She had to go. I told her to come and work from my house. She worked from my house. It's just this week that she got fiber connection and got some other things and she has started working from my home. She worked from my house for 2 months. Okay, that was the way I could help her. So you need a headset. I'm not using a headset for this. You need a headset with mic. Sorry, I need to get headset. You need a headset with mic, something like this with mic. If you want to teach online, then the next one is you need a quiet room, just like my room. Very good background, like white background. You can actually decorate it if you want, especially when you're teaching kids. If you're teaching adults, you don't need those decorations. Okay, if you're working with a school that is adult school, the plain background like this is okay. So whenever any house I'm moving in, I always paint white. I always paint my room white. So the next thing you need is good lighting, just like I'm using my lighting now. I'm here. The light went also. I had to switch to my solar. You need to have stable internet. If you can get this, you can get this. This is very good. This is what I use, and this is what some of my teachers use. I have solar too. I have my solar. And as we're entering rainy season, sometimes it's you don't have enough solar to power your batteries. So you can have this one. You can always charge it. You can use electricity to charge it. Okay, if you can't get solar, you can start with this. This is just 100 and you can just get it. It lasts. It could power your computer 3 4 times. So you can get you have a teaching skills. You need to know how to teach online. You don't just start. You don't just wake up and start. You don't. You won't even. It will take you a long time. You need a guide. You need someone to guide you to show you how to do it. This teaching online. It's not. Yes, teaching. Teaching. It's different from teaching in class. To be sincere with you, it's not because you'll be meeting people who don't even know how to speak English. How do you communicate? But if you're teaching in your class, let me say you're a Nigerian, you're teaching in class. Some of those kids you're teaching already speak English from home. They speak English from home. So you can just say, oh, sit down there, they sit down. They'll just sit down there. But you're talking to a Japanese who doesn't speak English, who doesn't even know what you're doing. You need to show it. Use lots of TPR. I don't know if I'm making sense, please. If I'm making sense, if you're learning from what I'm saying, please say, yes, I'm learning. So I know what I'm doing. Let me not just talk to myself. So yes, I'm learning. We are getting there. We're getting there. Okay, okay, okay. So yes, so the way you teach, you need to use like, okay, hello, hello, you're doing it. Nice to meet you. So they'll know you're saying nice to meet you. This shows you're listening. You are listening. Okay? You're listening. So they just need to know what you're doing. You need to show it. You need to show what you're doing. Okay? Show what you're doing. Don't just hello. Because these people don't understand you. They don't understand you. So you need to be use your TPR. You need to use it. Use your toy. I have toys. I have a lot of toys. I have toys. I have a lot of toys I use. I'm gonna show you that soon. So positive attitude, like smile. Always, even if you're angry, please smile. I said it. If your spouse annoyed you, if your boyfriend, your girlfriend annoyed you, please lock it at home. As you're entering the class, you're smiling. You're smiling. Please just write it down. I'll tell you at the end of the class. Write TPR, write it down. You're smiling, okay? Hello. Sometimes when we're teaching, you see immediately you're leaving the class, you're going back to your normal, you're going back. You're resetting immediately. But as you're entering class, I'm used to it. Once I'm seeing my student, even if I'm angry, hello, 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 how are you? You know? So you just have to, okay, so let's move. So you have to tell them, okay, so why doing this? You don't need expensive. You don't need expensive setup. You don't need to have all the money. I used to tell people when you if you want to start, I don't tell you to get everything. Before I started my online teaching, the lady who coached me told me I have to get all these things. So why she said it was she wanted to ensure I'm very serious. She wanted to be sure I'm serious. She said, "You need to get this, you need to get that." I got my Sula. Before I started, I got my Sula. In fact, I was just telling her, she'll tell me to get, you need to have two at least. I advise people to get at least a backup internet. You need to have a very good internet. I said it, have a good internet. Your lightning, you can get a ring light. Get a ring light. Then your computer, your headset. These are things you need. Okay, so we have some platforms. Someone was waiting to see some platforms. Mr. Salam, sorry. Okay, so we have platforms like Preply. I work for Preply also, but not always, like part time. Okay, so we have Cambly Kids. We have platforms like Cambly Kids. You can check them out. Cambly Kids. We have Native Camp. We have Amazing Talker. We have italki. So italki, their English is always filled. So if you can teach other languages like Mandarin, other languages, they always open it. You can check. Once the language you can teach is there, you apply. Most times the English come out once in a while. It's not always there. But sometimes when people see English, they just post it on platforms that, oh, italki is a very good platform, but yeah, to get in as an English teacher is not easy. We have Nova Kids. We have Nova Kids, another platform. Nova Kids, you can write them down. We have Cafe Talk. I also worked for Cafe Talk. We have Glad. I also worked for Glads. Glads, it's their students are mostly Chinese. We have Lingo Ace. So you can check out all these platforms. Check out these platforms, okay, for teaching online. You can start out with them. Please, you can take down their names and check them out, okay? You can check them out. So how to teach online? How do you teach online? Just like I said, you don't just start teaching. Don't just It's not like you teaching in your classroom. It's not like you teaching in your normal classroom. You have to smile. I said it, smile. Your smile is very important. Smile. Do you know there was a day I was teaching? You need to be very careful. Be careful. Your gestures, the way you comport yourself well. I was teaching, so I tried to adjust my chair like this. So my student was newbie friendly. Yes, yeah, you don't go there and tell them you're a newbie. When I train teachers, I train you to be experienced. You don't act like a newbie. The teachers I train are, in fact, they're experienced teachers. They know what to do. They know what to say. I tell you everything. I don't gatekeep. When I'm training teachers, I don't hide anything. I'm very open. I teach you anything I know that is going to help you succeed. Where I'm teaching at the moment, I'm teaching, I have privileges, like I said. I work with BizMate, and I have some other schools I work as a freelancer, some Chinese schools, and I have my private students too. Okay. So, what was I saying? Please, if you have any question, please just write it down. Please, there will be time for question and answer. I'll answer your question. So, smile. So, just like I said, my student was like, "Are you mad, teacher? Are you mad?" I was like, "What do you mean? Am I?" I said, "Do you mean am I angry?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Oh no, I'm not angry. I'm just adjusting my chair." I just told him I'm just adjusting my chair because I wasn't comfortable the way I sat. So you need to be very careful. These children are looking at you. Do you know there was a day? I'm just ashamed of saying it. I was a day I don't know how I don't know. I don't know. It's unprofessional. You don't do that, okay? You don't do that. It's unprofessional. Please. You don't most schools will tell you not to join. Schools like Bizmates. I also work with Bizmates. Though my profile is deactivated, I haven't. I took a break from them. So schools like Bizmate, you don't yawn when you're teaching. You don't yawn. You don't all those sneezing and all that. If you want to, you can just turn off your camera immediately and yawn, then come back. You don't do any other thing. You need to be in a very quiet environment. These are things you don't do. So you smile once you see your student. Hello. Then you introduce yourself. My name is Teacher Sissy. What's your name? Okay. They'll tell you their names. That's introduction. You introduce yourself, talk about yourself. They'll tell you their name. Okay. Then after the introduction, how old are you? How old are you? What do you like? All those things. Those are introduction. Then you ask questions like, what do you like? No, what's this? What's that? You ask any questions you know you can ask. Then you teach slowly. Please don't rush. Don't be in a hurry. No, 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 no. Don't teach fast. Please teach slowly. And also look at the pace of your students. Some of them are not that fast learners. Try to work according to pace of your students. Okay, please don't rush. Don't rush. Okay, so the next one is use pictures. Use pictures. Use pictures. I don't know. I didn't even open pictures. Yeah. Use pictures. Ah, okay. Okay, sorry. I'm supposed to have had pictures here. So find a way to get pictures. You can use your Google, find a way to get pictures, okay? Use pictures a lot. If you don't have money to buy to get toys, if you don't have money to get toys, for example, I'm trying to get a picture for you so you understand what I'm saying. If you want to teach you're trying to teach house, okay? You're trying to teach house, you should get pictures of a house. Please, you should use more of pictures than translation, except those ones you know that you can't translate, you can't do without translating them. Let me get a picture. Try to get a picture. Okay. Hmm. So this is a picture. You want to teach house, use picture. You can now ask them. You'd say, this is a house. Say, this is a house. Great. Then you ask them to circle. Ask them, what's this? You can just circle and say, what's this? Great job. Okay, this is a house. Always reward them. Always reward your students. Okay, you can just ask them to circle. Yeah, circle house, circle house. They can circle the house for you. That's also a way of keeping them engaged. So they don't just sit and look at you. Use pictures, encourage them, like give them praise, participation, encourage them to participate, ask them to circle, just like I said. Circle. Oh, circle picture. They'll circle picture. Okay. Then if they don't get it, correct them politely. Sometimes I say, "Oh, really? Okay, that's not picture. That's not picture." And circle picture. They'll circle. Say, "Okay, this is a picture." They'll circle the picture. Correct them politely, please. Don't be harsh. Oh, you know, do well. No, you don't do that. Okay. So please, am I making sense? If you're still following, if you're here and following, please tell me continue. Say continue, continue, continue. I need to see you continue. Say continue. Okay. So keeping students engaged, you need to use things like games. I said that before. You need to use games. You need to use pictures. I've said use pictures. You need to use toys. Like this is part of my toys. You might think it's a real lizard. It's not. It's not a real lizard. It's a toy. Whenever I want to teach toy, I have this. I have this. I have this. Okay. I have this for color and square. I have a lot. I have a lot of toys. You can use toys. Sorry, let me get some of them. There are lots. So this is my toy box. So I have a car. You can use car. I have a horse. It has one leg. It has just a leg. It has a leg. I have a dinosaur. Dinosaur. So all these things, I have turtle. So you need to have these things. If you don't have them, please, you can get pictures. Okay. Oh, they brought back the light. You can use pictures if you don't have toys, but it's good to get toys, especially when you're teaching online. Get toys, get toys. They're very important. Okay. So you use videos, can also use videos, play videos like maybe excuse me, like songs for them, play songs for them to listen. Okay. Also questions, ask them questions, rewards, reward them. You did a great job. High five, reward them. Okay. Praise them. Oh, you did great. Okay. Use movement like oh when it comes to dancing, dance. When you're teaching stand up. Yes, use rhymes and poems. Use all those things. When you stand up, if you need to stand up, jump if you need to jump. Okay. So I think let's move. We are done with this. We need to round up and so talking too much, common mistakes. You don't talk too much as a teacher. You don't talk. You're talking. Okay, today we're learning. Okay, no, you don't talk too much. Please know when to talk. Allow your student to talk. If you have a 50 minutes class, the student should do like 40 minutes talk. You can do 10 minutes. Allow them to talk, listen to them, give them more time to talk and express themselves. As they're making mistakes, type, especially the adult, type their mistakes. Type their mistakes. If they're making mistakes, type their mistakes. Okay? Then also, ignoring students. Don't ignore your students. You don't ignore them. The student is calling your attention to something and you're ignoring. No, you don't do that. You don't ignore your students. Please. Always listen to them. Listen, be there to help, be ready to listen, be ready to proffer solution to whatever it is. Poor preparation, just like I said, you need to prepare. You don't prepare in class, you prepare before the class. Prepare before the class. Check, know what you need for that class. Know what you need. Know if you need to bring a toy, if you need to bring a car, if you need to bring a picture of a house, if you need to bring songs, whatever. Prepare before the class. You don't prepare. You don't just go to the class and you're moving to the next slide and you don't even know what you're going to see in the next slide. You need to prepare ahead. Poor preparation is not okay. Okay. Your students will run away. They will run away, definitely. Speaking too fast. Don't be fast. I said that before. You don't be fast. You need to speak slowly. Slowly. Okay? Sorry. You need to speak slowly. Ensure that you're interacting with them. You're full like you're down at their level. You're coming down to their level. Okay? Not using energy, like just like I said, you need to be dramatic. The more dramatic you are. If you're teaching a 4 years old, you need to be dramatic. Hi, one little finger, one little thing. Oh, this is a ball. A ball. Okay, you're showing them a ball. Ball. I try to play my ball, or when I want to teach lizard. Oh, I have a lizard. Lizard. Oh, lizard. You're dramatic. If you need to dance, you dance, you dance. If you need to jump, you jump, you jump. You need to have that energy. They always like you. They want to come back. They're seeing you like their mates. If you're teaching those 4 years, 3 years, they're seeing you as their mates. They want to come back. But when you're trying to act like your boss, they'll be scared of you and they won't come back. They'll be so scared of you and they won't come back. Okay, so the energy, yes, energy. I teach kids, so I'm used to this energy. You need to have it, like show it, like dance. You need to dance, whatever you need to do. Okay, no energy is no okay. You need to have energy to teach, like bring it. So, um, my journey to teaching online. So, I've taught offline before for years. I've taught in a high school. I taught English and government. So before I joined the bank. I worked with the bank for 7 years. So while working in the bank, I felt no, I wasn't fulfilled because this wasn't what I wanted. I felt I wanted more. This is not what I wanted. Then I I met this lady, the lady that coached me. I met this lady. She was an online teacher. Like, wow, I think I can do this. So I disturbed her. I disturbed her. I called her for months before she took my call and like, okay, fine. I need to see how serious you are. You're gonna get this, you're gonna get that. I got everything. That was how I started teaching part-time while in the bank. At the time I told myself, no, I think I really need to leave the bank and focus on my teaching online. And ever since I started teaching online, I have never known a better yesterday. I have never known a better yesterday. I can't compare now to when I used to work in the bank. Everything, all aspects, the flexibility. I am a boss of my own. I can choose when to work and when not to work. I It's just okay. In all ramification, it's just okay. My teaching online, I'll recommend anyone, everybody. If you can do it, if you can do it, if you want to do it, you can do it. It's not hard. Just need to give yourself the okay, I can do this. So I left the bank. I didn't just leave the bank. I didn't just start working on myself. I didn't just start teaching. I decided to train people. I decided to teach people what I do. Okay. Over the years, I've just like I said, I've trained over 50 teachers. I've helped them to start teaching online. And in fact, they have good testimonies, very good testimonies. So let's look at some of these testimonies from my teachers. I think we can see teacher Oni.
Hello, my name is Teacher Oyi. I am an online ESL teacher. Becoming an ESL teacher requires the right guidance, requires patience, commitment, and also confidence. And all these I have been able to achieve with the help of Teacher CC. Teacher CC is not just a teacher, she is a motivator
So
and
we
a
have
mentor. She has this passion when she sees her students succeed in their careers.
okay, this is another teacher from South Africa that I
Hi,
coached.
I'm Teacher V or Vanette, um, and I'm from beautiful Durban, South Africa. Thanks to Teacher CC, I have experienced so much more in the teaching industry. I started because I'm a mom, a stay at home mom, and I needed a flexible job where I'm able to work with my kids in a comfortable situation and earn money at the same time. And Teacher CC was so helpful to me. She was so understanding. She taught me how to.
Okay, so I think I've like there are a lot of them. There are lots and lots and lots testimonies from my teachers, and I think I should get some more of them. I've had lots of testimonies from teachers. I think I should still get some of them. Some of them. Sorry, sorry, sorry. like teacher Ruth and teacher K. So this, yes, I know this teacher K. This teacher K is a student. Teacher K is a student. Oh, they are all here. Teacher K is a student. I think she was 200. She was in 200 when I coached her. And this is a testimony. And this is teacher Ruth. Teacher Ruth is a copper. She's a copper. I think that was last year when I coached teacher Ruth. And today I think she was my July batch last year. She was my July batch. And this is teacher Dorcas. Yes, when she started teaching, when she was like, oh, it was, some people don't even know that you can teach and earn online. She was like, is it real? Is it not real? And she was like, I've received my money. And I was telling her, calm down, calm down. And when she got her money, and today she's doing well for herself. A lot of them, I have a lot of teachers. I can't just show all of them here because the time would permit us. Okay. So I've helped a lot of teachers find their ways, find their like establish in their online teaching, and they're doing so well. So in case let's say you want to start, it's something you can do. It's something you can do. You want to start teaching online, you want to earn more money, you want to be a boss of your own, you can do it. It's something you can do. No job yet. I've gone through the training and have the equipment, but no job yet. Because I think maybe you haven't really gotten maybe done the right thing, or you don't have a good guide. I don't think I haven't trained anyone. I don't train people and you don't get a job. A lot of people who has gone through me anyway, a lot of them will testify. I know one or two of them will be here, except they've all left. Okay, teacher. Yes, teacher Onyi is one of my teacher. She's one of the people I train, the one saying hello if you check down. So yes, I've had good testimonies from my teachers, people I've trained over the years. And it's been testimonies has been, will I say, overwhelming? I think that's the word I should use. So one thing here is to know the right path to follow. I've had a lot of people who were trained by other trainers and they came to me, maybe referral, because one person, someone who I trained will refer someone else, like, oh, this teacher. And they'll be like, I've been here. I have a teacher who is just 3 weeks. 3 weeks and he got a job. Teacher John. Teacher John, yeah, one of the teachers I showed here, one of the teachers on this webinar, on this slide. He just he'll be starting tomorrow. I think okay, first he'll be resuming first. He hasn't stayed up to 3 weeks with me. And he's lucky. Some people are just lucky 1 month they are working. That is if you're ready to do your best. If you're ready to give your best, you're not just relaxing and waiting for for me to wake you up. Oh, come and do this. Oh, come and do this task. No. If you tell yourself that I need a change, I need a change, I need my story to change. I want to earn more. I want to earn more. I want flexibility. I want to earn from my home. You need to tell yourself, say it to yourself, and be determined. You don't just say it and you don't work towards it. Seriously, earning online, working and earning online is gold. I don't know how to explain it. It's gold. I don't know if I'm lying. Teacher Oni, am I lying? Teacher Dorcas, am I lying? Any teacher who is anybody who teaches online know what I'm saying, that it's gold. So if you want to start earning online, you want to start working and earning online, you just need to tell yourself, I'm ready to do this. I want to do this. I want a change. I want a change. Like I want a change. I know what I'm saying. I tell people I'm a teacher, they'll be smiling. She's just a teacher. I just laugh. I'm not just the regular. I'm not just the regular Nigerian teacher. I'm not just a regular. I am a teacher, yes, but I earn more than even those in offices, those in your bank, those bankers. Yes. Anybody working online, a lot of people working online earning earning far much far. I don't know. Teacher Dorcas, am I lying? Because let me check if who else is here. Which other teacher do I know here? Some of the teachers, I think most of them are not here. You attest to what I'm saying. No. So if you really want to start your online journey and you feel you need a guide, I'm always here to help you. You can send a DM after the webinar. You can send me a DM. So we'll get started. Okay. So yes, it's time for your question and answers. What question do you have to ask? I said you should jot down your questions to ask me before we go. What are your questions? What are your questions? I'm waiting, waiting, waiting. You're already past time. This is past 8. We're supposed to end at 8. Mm-hmm. No, you're not. I'm a test. Okay, teacher. Okay, TPR. Okay, okay, okay. So you're still asking your TPR. No other question. Okay, so TPR is simply total physical response. I think I'm gonna drop it here for you. Total physical response. Remember when I said I kept saying TPR, use your TPR. You explain by movement, using your movements. Okay, you're not just saying this is a book. No, okay, you're not just saying stand up, you're sitting and you're folding your hands. Student learn by listening, you're saying it and responding with physical action like you're doing it. Like when you say stand up, you're saying stand up. Sorry, I need to shift this. Stand up, you stand. Sit down, sit. Stand up, stand. Sit down, sit. By doing that, when you use your TPR, just like I said, sorry, I'll look at this. Sorry for distraction. Teacher Ene Kendra, teacher Kendra, do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to write it here for you. I'm trying to drop it here for you. It's no more. Message is no more dropping. Message is no more dropping. They're telling me -6. Okay. So I don't know why it's not dropping. My message is not dropping. But can you hear me? If you can hear me, say yes, please. I can't send a message anymore. I don't know why. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. You can check Preply. So yes, you understood. So sorry, I'll come to you, teacher Abdul. TPR is use of your hands, movement to explain what you're teaching, like stand up, sit down. This shows you're listening. This shows say, okay? Say, then you're listening. These are your TPRs, okay? Okay. Nice to meet you. Hello. These are your TPRs. These are your TPR. So you don't just you use them a lot. Use your TPR. Use your movements. Okay. Then teacher Abdu, you can check Preply, you can check iTalki. Yes, you can check these two platforms. Excuse me. So which other questions? D, I can't see it, but I have sent my question. You haven't answered. What's your question, please? Please, what do you really do differently from traditional classroom settings? Um, Okay. Let me say not really much. Everything I do is online. I do online. I'm a customer service representative, but my major job is teaching. I teach and I create content. I have I teach people how to do one or two things, and I'm also a customer service representative. I worked as a customer service representative while in the bank, so I also continued to do it online. But my major job is teaching. This is what pays me, what puts money on my table. Teaching online is what pays my bills. So any other thing is secondary. Okay. Ever since I left the bank, was when I was in the bank, I used to do other things. I had to do other businesses. But ever since I started, I went into teaching fully. I just do online. I do my customer service. But what pays me more is my teaching, my online teaching. That's what pays me more. So yes, it's something you can do as a job, a full-time job, something you can do as a full-time job. Mr. Emmanuel, does that answer your question? Okay, the house piece you use, I got it from online platform. I screenshotted it. I had to screenshot it. I did a screenshot of it and pasted it on the platform I'm using to teach. Then at those platform, okay, I've answered you. Mr. Abdul, I hope I've answered you. Yes, but I haven't seen, okay, okay. So teacher, what should be average teaching rate for 25 minutes? It depends on the school you're working with. It depends on the school. Some can pay you $5, some can pay you $1, some can pay you $2. Most of the schools now, especially Chinese schools, I know a school that was paying $7, they now pay $2. They keep going down every day, they keep reducing their rate. But even at that, as a Nigerian, as a Ghanaian, as a Zimbabwean, even some South Africa do the job because it pays. It puts food on your table. You can't still compare it to traditional class teaching. You can't compare it. You're earning $1, you can't compare it to traditional class teaching. Except you're working abroad, except you're not working in Africa, or maybe you're working in Nigeria and all these countries. If you're working abroad, you're working in Asian countries, European countries, American countries, then fine. You're teaching, you can earn more. Or maybe you're working in, yes, Asian countries. So I can't really say. It depends. Some school will pay you five, some will pay you three, some will pay you $1, some will pay you 1.5 for 25 minutes. Then let me say 50 minutes like $2, $3, $10, depending on the school and depending on how you work on yourself. If you put effort on working on yourself, you can earn more. Not lying to me. So how do you want to earn? So okay, you turn off your camera depending on the school. Turn off your camera immediately after yawning, you turn it on. You can say, excuse me, turn it off. Then after yawning, you turn it on. Hey, what's your question? What's your question, Mr. Emmanuel? I just answered you now. I said I got it from online. No, not from Classing. I got it from online and pasted it on Classing. Why can't you? You didn't do it right now. You didn't do it right. You didn't do it. You need to open it, then screenshot from outside. But that's not what I did. If I had done that, it might affect my sharing my screen. So I have to use my normal screenshot. After screenshotting it, I went to the box select, click on box select, then I have to paste it. That's what I did. Okay, you can send me a DM. Kendra, you can send me a DM. If you want to work with me, you want to be trained by me, you can send me a DM. After this. Okay, how have you been able to cope with students worldwide? Eh? This is my full-time job now. So with I've gotten used to it over time. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I'm learning their language itself. They teach me. My Brazilian student will teach me, my Spanish student will teach me Spanish. Chinese, I'm learning Chinese. I can communicate to an extent. I think the language that has been difficult for me to learn is Japanese. That's one thing I haven't really put much interest. Okay, what are you training charges? Send me a DM. You can send me a DM. We can talk. I have charges. I have what I charge. If you want me to train you and hold you by your hands till you get a job, I have what I charge you. If you just want me to train you, then just guide tell you platforms where you can search for job. Fine, that's the different thing. Most of my students, I trained you. I hold you by your hands till you're able to get a job. I do that, and I know some of them are here. They can attest to that. This is my YouTube, so I'm not running away. You can also check, you see my TikTok there. My TikTok is there. My LinkedIn is here. You can also find me on LinkedIn, TikTok, Facebook. My website too is also here. My handle where this is actually my YouTube. You can subscribe to my. Please, if you're here to subscribe, please subscribe. Subscribe. I share a lot of tips for teachers. Check my profile. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, check my profile. You will see, no, which of the handle I can actually drop it here for you. Which of the handle do you want? Okay, let me drop some of my handles here. Okay, so did you join from the group? Is it the WhatsApp group you joined me from? Okay, let me drop my. Someone is just joining. Let me just drop my. Okay, so I'll drop the invite link. You can copy link. Okay, sorry. So this is my WhatsApp link. You can join here. Then from here, you can send me a message, Teacher CC. This is my the platform I created for this webinar. So any other question, please, before we go. So please, if you're here to subscribe, please subscribe. I just saw it on YouTube and oh God, thank you, confidence. Thank you. So you can, yeah, join our WhatsApp group. You can join our WhatsApp group then. So I think there's any other question before we go. Any other question? So if you have any other question, if you have anything, at those platforms you mentioned, hiring Arabic language teacher. Just like I said, you can do that. You can teach your Arabic. Check italki. italki. I think I should get those platforms again. I should go back there. Okay, so this italki, this one, their language is there. Check it out. Check italki. Then cafe talk too. You can teach language you want. Then the next one is Preply. You can check out Preply. You can teach Arabic on Preply. Does that answer your question, Mr. Abdul? Oh, Mr. Emmanuel, thank you. Nice to hear that you learned a lot today. So yes, I think we'll be saying a goodbye. So it was nice having you. Please, if you learned something from today, please say I learned something. I want to see, I want to see, I want to say, I want to see you say I learned something. I learned something from today. I want to ensure that I impacted lives today. I want to ensure that someone learned something, someone has something to go with from this webinar. Say, I learned something. I learned something. I learned something. I learned something. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing that. Why are we so cold? Okay. Thank you, Kendra. Thank you, Kendra. So you can still send. This is our WhatsApp group. This is our WhatsApp group. You can join. You can join and send me a DM. If you want to work with me, you can send a DM. I'm always here to help you. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Abdul. Thank you, Mr. Abdul. Okay. Bless you too. Who's calling me? Who's calling me? Sorry. Nap, 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 nap now. Okay. I shouldn't go. Why? Ask your question. I want to go. I'm done. Ask your question before I go. I need to attend to other things. I think I have a call now. Someone is calling me. Someone is calling me. I need to attend to other things. So please, this is the group. You can chat me up, okay? You can chat me up if you have any question, okay? Yeah. You can join our group, then chat me up. So it was nice having you. Thank you all for spending the evening with me. Remember, every experienced teacher was once a beginner. You need to start from somewhere. If you're just a newbie, you have to start from somewhere. I started from somewhere, and I'm here today. I'm impacting lives. I'm proud to say that I've been able to train more than 50 teachers. Yes, who are working, and I'm just so happy. I'm so happy I can beat my chest and say, "Oh, this person, this person is working today because of me. This person is working today because of me," and I'm just so happy. You can DM me. So thank you for having me, and I hope to see you again. I hope you see you soonest. You joined late, Mr. Chinagram. I think we are going now. We are going now. So I'll see you. See you next time. Bye. I'm ending the stream.